boy Ethan, back with another episode of Max Center. Today we got a special one for you. It's the Altus and IKE game. You already know who I'm here with.
J'Mikal.
Amari.
Tazer.
And J'Mikal is a corner. Amari is the 7th grade running back and linebacker. And Tazer is the offensive guard and defensive center. Defensive nose. So let's get into it. How did y'all prepare for the Altus game?
We really didn't even practice like that because on Thursday we just had the helmet practice, so we just went over plays and that's all we did. And whenever we did go out there and play, we did what we were supposed to do and we came out winning.
Facts.
Yeah, Altus before pregame, I don't know, 7th grade, but 8th grade we knew what their offensive look was from a scrimmage. They had a basic offense. We really just looked at it and lined our defense up for it. Really just prepared for it. So what was y'all's expectations for the game?
I knew we were gonna win that game. And I knew it was gonna be a blowout too.
Man.
I was locked in. I was just ready to go out there on the field. I knew we were gonna show up and show out.
Yeah, my expectations. I thought we was gonna come out and blow them out, but we wasn't really locked in. We could have did better. We had to go in overtime. Yeah, but we won though.
So how did y'all prepare before the game in the locker room, on the bus? What did y'all do to get hyped for the game?
Listen to music.
I was just minding my own business, watching TikTok, and everybody else was on Altus pack. And then
Yeah, 8th grade, we was in the locker room. We was listening to music. That's our daily routine.
Yeah.
Had Coach Rodriguez, big speaker in there. But okay, so how did the game go?
Good.
That went great in my opinion.
So first half, let's break it down. First half, what happened?
Oh, we were blowing them out first half.
First half, I remember we went in there. First play of the game, they kicked it off. It rolled into the end zone, and we got the ball, actually, on the first kickoff. We got the ball on the 10-yard line. So that was a great start for the game. I remember we got stopped for 3 plays, so it was 4th down, a little nervous, and I threw a little pass, got a first down, and ran it in for the touchdown. So after that, we were feeling great. Then it was 30-0 going into halftime. Amari, how did it go for the first half for 7th grade?
Actually, I had scored one time, but it was just really good defense from Altus and from us from preventing us to score. I only had scored because all they was trying to do was strip the ball from me and not trying to tackle. So I ended up breaking up from all those strips they did, and I ended up scoring.
So what was the score going into halftime?
Going into halftime, it was 6-0.
6-0, so good game. So, going into halftime, what were y'all thinking for the second half?
Look, I was feeling good. I thought we were gonna lose because nobody was locked in, and I don't know, because no one was doing what they were supposed to do.
I was feeling excited. I was feeling like let's get out there, let's keep the gas on the pedal, let's get started. So yeah, how did the second half of the game go? How did y'all finish out 7th grade?
I mean, we held them from scoring in the 3rd quarter. Then 4th quarter, I got mad. So then QB did a little QB sneak, and I smacked him out of bounds, but it was late. So
late hit.
Yeah, it was a late hit. So then they got yards up, and I had to sit out of play. But then I came back in, and then they ended up scoring. But then we stopped them from the 2-point conversion. So then we went into overtime, and then we stopped them from scoring from the overtime. Then I ended up getting a really good run. They got us to the 1-yard line. They said I wasn't in, but I know I was in. But yeah, so we was at the 1-yard line. Ran the same play we just ran. I got the ball. I took it to a touchdown, and we won the game.
What was the final score of the game?
12-6.
12-6?
Yeah.
So for us on the second half, J'Mikal, what was going on with you in the second half? What were you trying to do? You was just staying locked in?
Yeah.
Tazer, what were you thinking on the line?
I was thinking that the DN was gonna whoop me because he had the speed on me, but I had the strength and everything else on him.
I was excited. We got to put our backups in. I was chilling there. We got to put our backups in. We were going great. Couldn't really score too much, but everybody was having fun. We stopped them. Final score was 30-0, and I just remember being happy because the last play of the game, I got to knee it. Victory formation. Hadn't got to do that in a long time. But this year, it's different. So yeah, now that was a good W. That's a solid W. So let's move on. How were y'all preparing for practice in the IKE game?
Oh, so really, we beat Altus, right? But it was a bad game, pretty much for us, because we didn't play our best. But How we prepare for the IKE game. Really, we just went to practice to do what we were supposed to do. And we just focused on what we was going to do tomorrow, and we told ourselves we was going to have a better game.
Yeah, how'd it go for the linemen during practice? I know y'all are kind of separated with Coach Rodriguez. What was he talking about?
He was on our butt the entire time. He was yelling at us and everything.
Yeah, I remember J'Mikal. I don't know if you remember with Coach Devynn and Coach Toddy. They were on our heads the whole time. They knew that they knew that they were going to have some strong running backs. We were going to have to wrap up and not stop moving our feet. So I think we were really just locked in the whole practice. We usually play around, but this week we were just locked in and ready. So how was the mood in the locker room before the game?
It was pretty chill. We came early to watch the 6th grade play, and then we just stayed in the stands the whole time. But 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, we had went in the locker room. Coach talked to us. Then we went out, ran over plays, and stretched before the game started.
I remember for us in the locker room, a very tragic thing occurred. I don't know if y'all heard about it or not, but the thing with Austin Walker, it was very tragic, and that hit very hard before the game. A lot of people were crying for the game, and we were praying and stuff. Tazer, how did that affect you before the game?
It hurt. Austin Walker was one of my good friends. We've been friends since when I was in 6th grade, so it really hurt me.
Yeah, me too. It was tragic for real. It's just seeing people sad like that. I just knew that we had to lock in this game, and that really just helped us lock in. Really, it was another thing. So, what was said before the game?
Really, Coach wasn't really on us like that. He already knew what we was going to do, what we was supposed to do, because everyone was more locked in this game. He just told us if we win, we'd be city champs of the first half of the season.
For us, Tazer, how was it for you before the game? What was said?
I was locked in and basically getting ready for the game.
I remember Coach came in there. He was, he sat us down. We prayed before the game, and we got out there. Was anything said to you, J'Mikal?
No.
So how did the first half of the game go?
Lucky, it went really good. I think we went into halftime probably I don't know the score tonight when we was going to halftime, but it was pretty good. I'm pretty sure we was up by a lot. I don't think they scored to the second half of the game.
For us, first half was kind of a struggle. They're scoring quite a bit on us. Right side on defense was letting up a little bit. But like I said, on offense, people were doing what they're supposed to do. We had a couple mishaps, but stuff just wasn't really working out. And then I remember second half, we go out there, we was locked in, So what did y'all expect? What after that first half, tough first half. Amari, for you was good. In halftime, what did you expect going back out there for the second half?
I really feel like we could do a lot better. We was doing really good, but I feel like we could do a lot better and put more points up on the board. Yeah, that's all.
Tazer, how are you feeling?
I wanted to do better because I knew Austin was looking down, and I didn't want to feel sad, so I had to get.
I just remember telling everybody before we went out there, hey, I said this before the game. We're gonna go 110 every rep. I don't care if we're down 100 points. We're gonna go 110 every rep, and you do that, you can be proud of yourself. You can keep your head up. I just remember saying that. So how did the second half of the game go?
We were pretty good. We went out there and did what we were supposed to do. We ended up beating them, I think 32-8, and yeah, we just came ready.
J'Mikal, I know in the second half, stuff really started picking up. Stuff really started moving. We caught a couple points. Tazer, how was it on the line with them big old boys? How was it?
It was terrible. And number 52, he was blowing up me and Damien the entire time. And then the linebacker kept rushing, so too much pressure right there.
J'Mikal, I know you caught a pick in the second half, took it back for 6. How did that feel? What was going through your mind? What happened?
I don't know.
What happened when you caught the ball? What happened when you picked it?
I was kind of happy for real, and I just scored.
Took it back for 6, and that's when that happened. We were really getting hot, really locked in,
Man.
and we were getting locked in, and we were ready for the game. But then something tragic happened on offense. two of our guys got hurt. Ryan Johnson had something with his elbow. Steven, our other wide receiver on the left side, he hurt his ankle and his arm, I think. So how could we deal with the injuries going in the second half? How did we deal with it? Tazer, how did you deal with that?
Oh, it was terrible. All the backups had to go in and take their spot. So we did score with it, but it wasn't that good.
J'Mikal?
Kind of depressing.
For me, it was every other game. I mean, I was still in. I just had to do my thing, had to get locked in, and, I had to tell a couple people what to do that didn't know what to do, but I was just ready. And at the end of the game, I think the final score was 32 or 36 to 16 or 12. And, yeah, I think it was 36 to 12, but because we got 2 touchdowns. But we played a solid game, hard game, 110 every rep, so I'm proud of ourselves. Amari, good game to y'all. Y'all take a W, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, hey, I just want to thank y'all for going on. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for coming on to the show. To the Walker family, you're in our thoughts and our prayers. And, I just really pray for y'all because that was a tragic time, and I hope that everything can be okay. That was our not our final episode. That was the end of the episode for this Mac Center Season 2, Episode 2, IKE and Altus game. Thank y'all for watching, and come back for the next one. Peace out.